a very uncertainty is arisen all over the Middle East, not because that the Iran supreme leader was killed, but because analysts are confused that maybe the Russia and China will directly involve in this war because of banning and freezing the route of the Hormuz, where 74% of economics oil transporting is going through that route that way. Because of that reason, because of the reason Iran is lonely fighting against the Israel and US, maybe the China and Russia will involve in this war. If they will involve in this war, this will lead to a very, very destructive pace. This will not lead to the pace of chaos in the regime, throwing it backward, uh, uh, throwing its infrastructure backward from the modernization, but also impacting to be indulged in the war of the nuclear. If the nuclear war will happen, there is none of survival capability in the world nations to survive in the nuclear wars. So this kind of war, if it will happen, this will be very destructive and chaotic for the human civilizations. So a lot of analysts are claiming that US will never ever try to use nuclear weapons. If Israel will use their nuclear weapons according to US analysts, then Israel has no right to remain in the map of the world. But according to the Chinese analysts, the US will try to invade Iran through their troops. Then they will use the routes from their neighborhood of the Iran. According to that analyst, Chinese analyst, he says that none of the neighborhood country will give the route to the US troops except the country named as Pakistan. Because of their interest, they will use their route against Iran for the interests of the American bases, for the interests of their country. But this will lead to a very destructive pace.